Hello, my name is Suzanne Dodds. I'm the founder and managing director of Complete Home Filtration. As you can hear, I'm not from WA originally. I'm originally from Belfast in Northern Ireland. Moved out to WA after I finished a Bachelor of Science in Belfast in 1998. So came out with my husband, originally landed in Perth, but ended up running a business in Adelaide when I was 23. Was there for a few years and then had an opportunity to co-found a business in Seoul in South Korea. So I went there and was there for about 4 years. My daughter was born there. And then we had another opportunity to go to Barcelona and live there for a year and run a business, an established business up there. So we went there and we came back to Perth just over 16 years ago. I didn't really make a grand decision as such. I suppose I really just fell into it. And when I came out to Australia after finishing my degree, I had thought I would probably end up doing something to do with economics, Bureau of Statistics, or some other relevant job that really utilised my degree. But in the meantime, while I was waiting on my so-called proper job, I ended up picking up some contract work in sales and marketing. And from there, sort of really fell in love with, the whole sales industry, the marketing industry. And within sort of 9 months, I was running my own sales and marketing business in Adelaide. So Complete Home Filtration supply, design and install a whole of home water filtration systems that attach onto the mains inlet pipe into people's home. So it basically filters all the water as it enters the home. So people are able to enjoy better water, not just for drinking, but for showering, bathing, cooking. All of your water using appliances will do better with better quality water. And we really design the systems to target the water profile of that particular suburb or state, and also the customer's preferences as well. A whole of home water filtration system eliminates the need for a whole number of other filters inside the home. So a lot of people will have an under sink. They might have shower filters if they want to shower, in filtered water. So there's lots of single stage filters throughout the home that having a whole home system just eliminates the need for them. So until we started marketing Complete Home Filtration as a standalone business that only supplied whole of home solutions, it really wasn't a thing. Even the search term Complete Home Filtration didn't exist until we created the business. And now Google recommends it to water filtration companies as a keyword. For me, the whole capital raising process was really fast. I haven't personally experienced any of the challenges that you hear spoken about a lot, to do with people struggling to get investors on board. We got funding from the federal government. We've received funding from RAC's Better Labs fund. We also did a second round and took on some money from outside the state in addition to a follow-on investment from Better Labs. But both those processes, both those time periods when I was raising capital, they were very short in time frame, and I didn't struggle at all to get funds into the business. I suppose from a WA perspective, it's quite a small network, so it's quite easy to get in touch with the people that you need to get in touch with to either they are the people that you need to talk to, or they can put you in touch with the people that you need to talk to. I think in WA, Charlie Gunningham was really amazing for the start of the business. Not only was Charlie working for accelerating commercialization at that point and was able to point me in the right direction of funding options, but also then connected me with Derek Gerard from Better Labs, who again is another individual that's so well connected in the startup community in WA as well. So even just those two, coffee catch-ups initially just opened up so many doors for me, and I'm not sure if it would have been that simple in other states. In a national context, I don't think it's that much different than other cities in Australia in terms of lifestyle, But in an international context, you know, if I think about what it was like to work in Spain or Korea, WA and Australia generally is a very different way of life. You know, people tend to work as much as they have to have the lifestyle that they really want. Whereas in Asia, and to a certain extent in Europe as well, people, their work consumes them. I've founded 2 businesses here in WA. The first one I co-founded back in 2007 was a water cooler rental business. And from starting here in WA, that was expanded over into New South Wales, down into Victoria, and then up into Queensland. And that was all started here in WA. And obviously then founding Complete Home Filtration in 2018. That has just, the growth has been phenomenal. I can't see any negatives at all that I've experienced through founding a business here in WA. If you're thinking about starting a business anywhere in Australia, I would absolutely recommend WA. I don't have any negatives to say about anything that I've experienced. The only thing has been positives. The startup community is really well connected, very supportive, and 4 years ago when I started this business, I would never have imagined that we would be where we are today.